Someone made this, then somebody approved this, and somehow it ended up in the hotel lobby. I have worked as a data scientist and engineer for many years. I have seen a lot, but I have honestly never seen anything that bad. In this video, you will learn what is wrong with the chart, how to fix it so that you can make powerful data visualizations that are clear. I found this while visiting a hotel swimming pool. It was supposed to answer a simple question: which facilities are available and when? But this chart fails at almost every possible thing a chart can fail at. Well, I'm not going to be picky on the language. First of all, my English is not perfect either, but primarily because we want to focus on the data science here. This chart presents values grouped in bins or buckets, but you will notice that the first bucket has 2 hours width, then there are 3 hours, and then there is 1 hour. The buckets don't have equal sizes. It is like comparing annual to monthly salary. That makes no sense. The next problem is that the chart does not show all the times. For example, there is a gap between 12 and 16. What's going on there? Then the description mentions something like high or very high occupation of the pool. But then the plot itself tells you about some percentages. What are those percentages? What, for example, is the 57% between 16 and 1900 hours? Is it the percent of the total guests during the day? Or is it just the percentage between those 3 ranges here? It's absolutely unclear and totally confusing. Also, because we do not know how many customers were in those bins that are excluded, like the one between 12 and 1600 hours, we have no way of properly assessing the whole distribution. The next problem is the using of a pie chart. Pie charts are not good to present information clearly. The main problem is that it is very difficult to compare the slices, because our eyes and brains have a hard time measuring angles or small differences between the angles. Also, why would you use a pie chart just to show the number of customers in different hours? Pie charts can be useful to show how a whole is being split into different segments, but this is not the case here. The next problem with the chart: if you want to look at what certain values represent, you have to cast your eyes over to the legend on the right. It's a minor inconvenience, yes, but it adds to the overall poor quality of this chart. And my final critique relates to this pseudo 3D effect of the pie chart. Yes, it maybe looks impressive, or should I say it looked impressive in the 1990s, but charts are not for decoration. The purpose of a chart is to make comparisons easy, and when you add this pseudo 3-dimension perspective, you just distort the data. So now that you know what is wrong with the chart, how can we fix this? First of all, we would remove the decoration, show the actual values, and then make comparisons obvious. Make all the time ranges equal in value. Then let's change the type of the plot into a bar plot, which clearly shows the number of people using the pool in different hours. Yes, a bar chart may be boring, you may say, but that is exactly the point. A good chart should be invisible. The viewer should see the information, not the design. And if we want to be really fancy, we could even add here a horizontal line which basically tells you how many people in the pool is a comfort threshold. The problem with bad charts is not that they are ugly. Ugly is a subjective thing. Problem is that they are misleading. A wrong map may make you choose the wrong place to live, as I explained in that video. A bad navigation algorithm can make you late, and a misleading chart may make you believe it's something that isn't true. And that is the dangerous part. Data is only useful if humans can understand it. If you'd like to see more videos like this one explaining how data can be helpful in everyday life, please subscribe to the channel. See you again.